What is up, everybody? It's Connor here from Geek on Your Face, and today we're going to be starting something a little bit new. It's similar into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Duels Best Deck series, but it's got a little bit of a twist on it. In this little mini-series that we're doing, we're going to be focusing especially on a certain type of deck called an instant win deck. Now, if you guys don't know what an instant win deck is, it's any deck whose goal is to win you the duel, not by getting your opponent's life points down to 0 or by making them deck out. It's by using any card's effect that pretty much says that you instantly win the duel. So by that stretch, we're going to be kicking the series off with a deck that you may not know about. It's going to be a Venom deck, and it revolves around one specific card, as most of these instant win decks will revolve around. And that will be like, I can't remember the name, Vennominaga, I think it's called, the Snake Deity, I think that's its name. But I will go into specifically how this card gives you an instant win when we go in the recipe portion of the video, but for now I'm just going to be giving you short clips, as you can see, on plays that you can make in the duel that will help you achieve this goal. Now, you're not actually going to see me get the instant win in this, but it's kind of good that you don't see me get the instant win, because it shows you how powerful the card can be even when you don't get the instant win. So right now we've summoned our second most powerful monster in the deck, Vennominaga King of Snakes, I think it's called. It comes in with like 4,000 attack points because it gets 500 attack points for each reptile monster in your graveyard, which is every type of monster in this deck. Now we're going to use Dark Hole to get rid of everything on the field, because that's essential to summoning Vennominaga the Deity of Snakes, and that is because you have to destroy the Vennominaga King of Snakes, but not have him be destroyed by battle. So that means that you're going to have to come up with some clever way of doing it, and I'll get into some of the different ways that you can do it when we go in the recipe portion. Here we go. Vennominaga, the Deity of Poisonous Snakes, comes in with 6,000 attack points right when we get off. Now you see that counter that just got placed on her? That's called a Hyper Venom counter, and when 3 of those are placed on the card, you instantly win the duel. How those get placed on the card is by Vennominaga getting inflicting battle damage onto your opponent. Every time she inflicts battle damage onto your opponent, you put a Hyper Venom counter on her. So once you've inflicted battle damage 3 times, you automatically win the duel whether your opponent has lost all the life points or not. So we're going to go in the recipe portion of the video. Here is Vennominaga, the Deity of Poisonous Snakes. She cannot be normal summoned or set. She must first be special summoned with Rise of the Snake Deity and cannot be summoned by any other ways. This card gains 500 attack for each reptile type monster in your graveyard. It cannot be targeted by and is unaffected by spell, trap effects, and affect monster effects. So it's really hard to get rid of. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can banish 1 reptile monster from your graveyard and special summon it back onto the field. So it's really hard to get rid of once you get it on the field. It's almost impossible, actually. Vennominaga, the King of Poisonous Snakes. That's hard to freaking say. What you want to do is have him in your graveyard and then special summon him onto the field. That's going to be your best bet of getting him onto the field. Venom Boa. Once per turn, you can place 2 Venom counters on your opponent, one of your monster's opponents. All the other Venom monsters in the deck have a very similar effect. They're all about putting Venom counters on there, and we'll get into why Venom counters are good in a second. Dark Hole, pretty self-explanatory. Monster Reincarnation, you might not need this card in the deck. I would, this is the cards that you can swap out for anything that you really feel like the deck needs. Mystical Space Typhoon, pretty self-explanatory. Snake Rain, discard 1 card, select 4 reptile monsters from your deck and send them to the graveyard. This is very important. It's how you get Vennominaga in your graveyard, and also how you put other reptiles there to power up your other monsters. Stumbling, any monster is normal summon, flip summon, or special summon gets immediately put in defense mode. That's important. We'll get into that later. Venom Swamp. During each player's end phase, place 1 Venom counter on each face-up monster except Venom monsters. Monsters with Venom counters lose 500 attack for each Venom counter on them. So that's very important. Ambush Fangs basically negates the battle phase whenever a Venom monster is targeted. Bottomless Trap Hole, self-explanatory. Limit Reverse, this is important. Target 1 monster with 1,000 or less attack in your graveyard, special summon in attack position. If the target is changed to a defense position, destroy it. So you want to use this on Vennominaga King, and then because of Stumbling, he will immediately be switched to defense position, and because of Limit Reverse's effect, that makes him get destroyed immediately. So that's how you would summon him very easily, and that's also how you would summon the Deity of Snakes. Mirror Force, self-explanatory, offering the Snake Deity is your main source of removal. Rise of the Snake Deity is the card that you need to summon Vennominaga, the Deity of Poisonous Snakes. Whenever a Venominaga King of Poisonous Snake is destroyed, except by battle, summon the Deity of Snakes from your hand or deck. That's going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. More instant win decks to come. Obviously, I've already done Exodia. So if you want to go check out Exodia, you can. It should be in a playlist on the channel. And as for me, I will see you guys in the next video, which should be another instant win deck. And I hope you guys enjoy, and have a good day. Bye!